Hello, fellow fans. It's your friendly actor Amos Crawley, and I've got some electrifying news.
You've asked for it, and now the Goosebumps Crew podcast wants to deliver.
And you're in for a scare, because the Goosebumps crew is proud to announce one weekend at Horrorland.
The biggest Goosebumps convention ever.
But here's the thing, we can't do it alone. We need your support to bring this dream of ours to life.
Calling on all passionate fans to join forces and donate on Kickstarter. With your contributions, we will transform this convention into a hauntingly unforgettable experience.
Our special guests, panels, and activities for fans of all ages will immerse you in an exciting and spooky atmosphere, sure to get you into the spirit of things.
Including some of the guests who've appeared on the Goosebumps Crew podcast.
Together, we'll conjure an atmosphere that will give you goosebumps.
By making a donation, you become an essential part of making this extraordinary event a reality.
And as a token of our appreciation, the Goosebumps crew has prepared some extraordinary gifts and rewards exclusively for our backers.
So, mark your calendars and join us on this frightful journey. Head over to our Kickstarter page, and let's make one weekend in Horrorland the ghoulish event of a lifetime. Thank you for your support, my fellow folks.
Welcome everyone, this is Ling of the band. I'm here, your host Virus Bucks, with my two amazing co-hosts, Megstar and Rachel Black from Belena. How are you, everyone?
Hey. Whoop. Good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Today we got an interesting topic. Let me tell the audience that it's been a crazy day. We need to reschedule. People are moving, kids are in the summer. I went shopping, I won't lie, I went shopping. You know what? This is weird, but I've been working out, and believe it or not, I went from large to extra large in the shoulders. So my black t-shirts, the old ones that are large, I look like Johnny Bravo, like a Latino Johnny Bravo. So they were like too tight on me, and that doesn't has a good look. So I went to a really famous store, and I got a black hoodie and 4 black t-shirts, because as everybody knows, I always wear black t-shirts. So yeah, it's easy to choose what I'm gonna wear, right? So I went over there and I was running back to be able to do this podcast. So, but we're here finally, and today we have a special event, a special podcast, because we're gonna bring the music that generally influences us as artists, our preference, and we're gonna go to many lists of more famous bands in the 2000s, the most famous bands in the time, the most famous hip hop artists in the industry. Now with the new Eminem album, it's a lot of things happening in the industry today. So, who want to start today? Who's gonna raise the hand? Next, start the hip hop or the rock? Who's gonna start?
Okay. I'll bite.
There you go.
So we're talking about influences, right? Or music that yeah. So I feel like it's the music you like. The music I grew up on was the best, and I've touched on it before, but like 2000, like late 90s to early 2000s hip hop is an R&B. Even all 90s R&B really inspired me, but that's like my favorite era. I don't know, something about the music was so good, and the R&B songs had so much passion behind them. So like groups like Boys to Men, TLC, these groups I listened to. My first like favorite artist that ever inspired me was Mariah Carey. So yeah, that's in the singing wise. Now hip hop wise, we're talking Biggie. I was I'm dating myself, but I was around, when the whole Biggie and Tupac thing happened, and we were talking about it in school and stuff, and it was a huge influence on everybody, even kids. Like, we're like, why? Like, what just happened? They were like dope artists, and they're gone. It was really sad. But those Biggie and Tupac right there was huge musical influence for me.
They died in the same year, right?
I don't know the same year, but very close. Next, like,
yeah, I remember.
I would say back to back in my memory, but it was close. Yeah, I mean, we can get into conspiracy theories and all that, but yeah, as far as the artistry, like those were two huge dudes to go down, like the top 2 hip hop artists out on the chart. I don't know if they were on the charts, the top. I'm sure they were. They had to have been. Like their songs, their albums that they dropped were just like masterpieces. I can still listen to their music today. And a bunch of Tupac music got released after he passed away, which was crazy. So I guess he was sitting on a lot of material, or did they know about AI before we did? I don't know. Either way, but that right there, that era was a huge influence for me. And I feel like it still resonates in my music today, even in my musical taste. Like that's what I listen to with my kids.
You know what?
They
I
know who
didn't know that
Timbaland is.
that Tupac actually died in 96 and in 97 was Biggie. I didn't know that. I thought it was backwards.
Yeah. Tupac went first. Oh my God, I keep losing my earphone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Rest in
I
peace,
didn't
Timbaland.
realize that.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, but it was back to back like that, man. It was nuts.
I remember.
Crazy.
You know
And
what?
Aaliyah too. Aaliyah, when she passed, like that was
yeah.
crazy. And she was oh my God, she was a huge, especially as a dancer that loved
Yeah.
to sing. And I like those
She
like
was.
low tones.
I want to
She
know
was a cute,
somebody.
yeah. I love you want to
Yeah, everybody
choreography?
knows that song.
Aaliyah, oh my God. Always.
You know,
Always to this
the
day.
90s was plagued with all the huge artists dying. I remember Kurt Cobain, right, in the 90s as well.
Yeah, early
Selena,
90s. Oh my God, Selena. That one huge.
I know.
And she was killed by someone that was close to her supposedly, that was
Well,
running
was
her
her
like fan stuff.
manager, and then she started being the
Yeah.
fan. There's a new
The ultimate
documentary.
betrayal. Oh my goodness.
There's a new documentary on Peacock that talks about that because she's getting released this year.
Yeah. We're waiting on her. Oh wait.
Well, hopefully she doesn't.
Yeah, I hope she doesn't, because she's gonna get street justice out here. No, but everyone's gonna ride for Selena.
Yeah, but you know what? I saw this last documentary and I got the chance because of the other podcast, Toon Talk 2.0, to went deep in the investigation. She I don't think she meant to shoot her. She did, and she's guilty. But she mentioned two things that is really good. Now, hold a second with me. When somebody doesn't know how to handle a gun, put the hand on the trigger, the finger on the trigger. With this move, if you do this, grab your hand, Meg, and do this. Your finger is gonna move. You see, by nature. So when you're holding a gun, I'm not talking about, but when you hold a gun, your finger needs to go outside, never in the trigger. So she went, don't go, and that's what it shoot her. If you see the trajectory, it went in like that. It didn't was like a direct shot. It was a bad shot. She was being dramatic. They were arguing. I'm not saying that she wasn't responsible, but I don't think she actually meant to shoot
not right when she pulled it out, but I think she was going to, and you should be her lawyer.
No,
what the hell?
Because she was saying, I am a lawyer, but she actually said, I will kill myself if you leave. Look, the moment was, I will kill myself if you leave. And she's like, whatever. She grabbed the folder, turned around, she's like, Selena, you do this movement and we pull, see the trajectory of the bullet. Like I say, I obviously hate her because she killed Selena.
Did you say trajectory?
Yeah, the trajectory of the bullet.
Yes, I know. That's crazy. Like, what? So, all right.
So the bullet didn't went. This is the back, right? Selena's back, and the bullet didn't went like this. Actually, the bullet went like this. So the trajectory is this movement. Obviously, she's guilty not because you don't want to shoot, but that's what happened because the woman was totally in love with Selena, not in a sexual way, in an admiration way. But okay, we're not a criminal thing. Yes, we're not that. But obviously, Selena, the death of Selena was really huge. Kurt Cobain was tough for me. And you know who else died that year? Superman. I mean, that decade. Superman died in the 90s. So it was huge, right? Robin died that decade. So the 90s was plagued. A Mexican candidacy for president was murdered. Kind of JFK style in Mexico. It was plagued with a lot of things like that. It was crazy. But yeah, it was a complicated matter for a lot. I'm forgetting a lot of, because I remember the 90s were plagued with famous people dying. In the 90s, because Aaliyah, I remember
that was like I think in 2000, but yeah, right there.
Yeah.
That was terrible. But yeah, she was a huge influence and still is. I love Aaliyah. I love Timbaland. Probably Timbaland's my favorite DJ ever.
So I'm looking at a list.
Sorry, producer.
And what year the singer from that was really recent, right? The Linkin Park when he died.
Chester Benningfield. That was, I mean, not that recent.
That was like 8 years ago, probably 5 years ago.
Something like that. I could look that up. Where's my other song?
Yeah.
Also like the early 2000s, like you said with Aaliyah and Left Eye from TLC, like that was
Yeah.
sad.
What happened with Left Eye? I never knew what happened with Left Eye.
She passed away in a car accident in Costa Rica.
Oh, in Costa Rica, that's why.
I believe she was in Costa Rica, if I'm not mistaken. Am I right? Am I right or wrong on that location?
It's saying
It was
in
It
Honduras.
was kind of Honduras. There you go.
I'm not sure,
Yes.
but it was right before her birthday too. Like, yeah,
Some say it was a setup.
Oh yeah, and you know that they say it was a setup, and now they're saying that Puff Daddy was involved in the death of Aaliyah, right? You heard
Yeah,
that?
but Puff Daddy is involved in the death of Biggie and Tupac. I'll tell you right now. It goes deeper.
Yeah,
than
yeah.
that.
No,
But
it goes
what are we
way
doing
deeper.
here? We do.
We can do whatever. This is the music business that we
Somebody
love
put the
so much.
X-Files like little
Yeah.
theme song in the back. Conspiracy sounds.
we've become a conspiracy theory show.
Yeah, well, at least it's happening today. Well, let's get back to our influences because we start to notice that sometimes, sadly, when the artist dies, actually get more following, and that's kind of creepy to say, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of messed up. Not in all the cases. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say like they'll get a lot more hype and people will start playing the song like all of a sudden everyone's here. Like when Nipsey Hussle passed, bro, it was everywhere. And I had never really heard many people talk about Nipsey Hussle. I'm not saying that they didn't, but like not in that, crazy concentration of people. You know what I mean? Mad people.
I'm gonna tell you something that is 100% music related, but he wasn't an artist. He was an actor, but his death changed the path of music in the sound. The actor Brandon Lee, when he died in the filming of The Crowd, that album went so big that actually initiates a lot of the grunge movement or established because it was already working. But you listen to that album, and that album is one of the best soundtracks made by bands ever, that album. But why? Because, who will believe, sounds like a movie script. The son of what is the name? Bruce Lee, right? Becomes an actor, play his first role, and he dies in the film
Crazy.
days before finishing, and the movie becomes a huge success, right? So yeah, it's crazy.
He sacrificed.
Yeah, well, no, somebody made a mistake. Somebody make a big mistake.
Yeah.
Like the same mistake that then we have with Baldwin.
Yep.
But I mean, the guy was destroyed. I never got the chance to.
Why is he getting charged?
No, well, he got charged. The thing is, he shot, but he didn't know that the gun was charged. And the woman that actually was in charge of the guns is the one that is going to jail for a long, long time.
Which should be because it was supposed to be a prop gun, not loaded.
Yeah, but you know what happened?
They're not supposed to bring bullets on set, I heard.
But you know why that happened? Because they were having fun the night before, so they used the guns from the movie to put real guns and go and shoot cans, and she didn't clean them after.
Yeah, I was gonna say she should have done the smart thing, and anytime I've learned weapons safety. Anytime you pick up a weapon, you check the chamber to make sure that there's
You check the chamber, you got the lock on, and never put the finger in the trigger. That's
Exactly.
the 3 rules.
Not until
and
you
don't point no one.
Yep.
You walk like this or you go like this if you are trained, but you go with the gun down and just leave it in the freaking holster.
Exactly.
You don't need to. You
Exactly.
can take the safe in the holster and pull it if it's necessary. But yeah, I mean, like I say, going back to Selena, right? I know, no, trust me. It's like
My girl.
she was recording her first R&B album.
Yeah, she was
The song-
transitioning to do
The song,
English.
I Could
music.
Fall in Love, remember?
Yeah, I
Could
remember.
Fall. That song was so good. That's gonna
Dreaming of
what's
you.
gonna be,
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
yeah. Don't cry,
That
don't
song's
cry.
so
We're good.
beautiful.
Actually,
I
yeah,
love Selena.
we
Love
in
Selena.
the past I produced a song with a hip hop artist and a singer, and I did a full arrangement of rock of I Could Fall in Love Tonight. We should just record it, the three of us, for fun, a tribute to Selena. Will be cool.
I would. I would.
Yeah, I have it already. We just need to put the voices.
I
And
mean,
Rachel can
also,
sing it, and you can sing it.
Can
I
I?
was influenced by a lot of 2000 rock too, which I think Rachel's gonna go ahead and touch on.
Ooh, I'm actually interested to hear who you were influenced by. But you know, and I'm gonna have to say, like was it Linkin Park? Just because like they
Yeah,
combine.
that
Okay,
is one of them. Yeah.
okay. You know what's interesting is there's a band now. I feel like they have that same exact energy where it's
Ashes too.
from ashes to new. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
When I
writing it
listened
down
to
right now.
them, I went, that sounds like Linkin Park. Two singers, one really high, I'm penetrating voice, another one deep. Yeah, they have the same vibe. I
It's
actually mentioned this. My recommendation on Toon Talk last night was Ashes
from
to
ashes.
New,
They're great. They're great.
and I say it remind me Linkin Park. That's amazing that you mentioned this, Rachel.
Well, even his voice, so it's got like that almost that Chester vibe, you know, and then but then it also combines metal elements, so it's a little bit harder than I would say Linkin Park was. But another artist who I think does this is Falling in
Again
Reverse.
and Forever. Sorry, go ahead.
Falling in Reverse.
I never heard that.
All Universe.
You Falling in Reverse. You have
Oh,
listened.
Falling in
Oh,
Reverse.
Falling in
I have heard.
Reverse. For a reason, it
Yes.
sounds something universe. No, Falling in Reverse. Of course, I show you Falling in Reverse.
Yeah.
Falling in Reverse. I'm gonna be honest with you. The first time I listened to them, I went like, "What?" But then I listened to them. Let's say a Wednesday, right? Thursday, I went for a walk with my dog, and I actually, for me to fall in love with a band, I need to see them live, or at least a recording live. Because a producer, you know when it's double, when it's real. And when I saw them live, I went like, that's it, game over. These are the new guys that in 5 years gonna be the kings of rock and metal. Falling in Reverse, the listen to them live when the bass player is doing the hip hop and he's screaming, it's like it's
Oh,
brutal.
that oh that
Yeah.
reminds me that style too, like where it has like the different genres that are combined. I love that so much. Like they're not a band anymore, and I'm really sad about it. But the band Issues,
Yeah, Issues.
it's
They
great.
never went super mainstream. That's their problem with Issues.
But see, the
They
bass
they
player.
really have a lot of issues. Sorry.
I see what you did there.
You know what is really
Bars.
funny? You know what is really funny, Rachel? That you have the microphone of the graphic here, and then you have another
You
microphone
got
in
the
front.
double
But
mic.
sometimes sometimes your front mic disappears, and it looks like you're talking to the other one. So that's really funny.
Double across the
So
sky.
just for the fans, believe it or not, there's a lot of people in Latin America that doesn't know what R&B means. So it's the rhythm and blues, believe it or not, right? I have a list of the biggest rhythm and blues artists, and I really want to hear your yes or no, right? And then we can argue. Let's say something. If we all say yay, we go. But if somebody of the three of us say no, we talk about it why. Sounds good? That
Okay.
sounds good ruling?
So if we agree,
The biggest 35 R&B artists of all time. Let's just start number 35, Etta James. J. You guys don't know who Etta James is?
yes, I do.
No.
But I want to say no. I guess maybe more blues, but I would call her more jazz.
No, wait. The thing is,
You say
rhythm
Etta
and blues
James?
born with Etta James.
I thought you said
She's-
Eli James. Of course I know who's Etta James.
Yeah, no, Etta James is.
Etta James, yes.
Remember
Yeah,
that
that's
movie,
That's blues.
Chess Records? You guys watch that movie?
I mean,
That
the original
Beyonce
rhythm and
plays,
blues, maybe.
that actually Beyonce plays Etta James in the movie? That movie, highly recommended. Okay, I don't know who this one. So number 34 is Jill Scott.
Oh yeah, Jill Scott. She's more like soul.
Hmm.
Well, they're considered the top by Billboard, the top 35 artists of rhythm and
They-
blues.
You could put her in that category.
Maxwell, number
Oh, yeah.
33. Yeah, that's like totally. Oh yeah.
33 though? Like maybe I would put him even lower down, but okay. Let's see who's above him.
Okay, number 32. Are you ready? Ready? D'Angelo. I don't think he
Hmm.
belongs to this list yet.
Okay.
I
Why?
think he will be
Yeah,
top
when else?
50.
Let's see
Okay,
who didn't make the list before you say that.
number 31, Usher. Yes. Usher is a
31?
Well, we're talking about the best of all times. I can tell you that Aretha Franklin is in the top.
He's top 10.
Has to be.
Okay, I don't know who this is. Number 30, Erykah Badu.
Erica,
You don't know who Erica Badu is?
Let me tell you something. Rhythm and blues. Hold a second. Rhythm and blues is a genre that rarely goes out of the States. Rarely. Because rhythm and blues here is pop in Latin America, and rhythm and blues here is jazz in Europe. Seriously. I'm not kidding. So sorry, but I don't know who this woman is. I apologize.
Sorry,
I will look
Erica.
into that.
I know who you are, girl. I love you.
All right. Okay, number 29. Now we're talking Tina Turner. Tina Turner was rhythm and blues, was with touches of funk, but Tina Turner in the early Tina Turner was totally rhythm and blues.
Ahead of Usher, though? Okay.
Yeah, of course. Tina Turner is a legacy.
She is.
But
She is. It's
okay.
Usher is for newer generation. But anyway, I'm not saying it's Billboard. Are you ready? Number 28. Sam Cooke. Sam Cooke, of course. Sam Cooke was one of the people that create this genre.
my mom loves to sing Sam Cooke. She's good.
I mean, his disciples were Aretha Franklin, Al Green, Bobby Womack, and Curtis Mayfield. So he created, with the beginning of this. All right, I know you guys gonna like this. Number 27, Alicia Keys.
Of course.
Alicia Keys proved the most beautiful thing in the Super Bowl. Doesn't matter that you get out of tune in front of a whole audience in your first note. You suck it up and deliver a performance that everyone forgets that you mess it up in your first note. That's really important as an artist, because probably I was reading a lot of, because she got out of tune at the beginning, but it wasn't her fault completely. Her return of the in-ear was delayed. So when that millisecond, she listened to herself and then she fixed it. Because she's playing here, a stadium. So that little song, right? And then one and all, right? She put it in the perfect tone. So that was something I read a lot of critics, and then I went to Reddit and say, guys, have you ever performed? That millisecond, you need to listen to yourself. So if you're not listening to yourself, you're gonna be out of tune because you need to listen to the freaking note, right?
Alicia, we love you, girl.
We do. Okay, number 26, Anita Baker, of course.
Yes.
We're good so far. Okay, now we're talking serious. Number 25, Donny Hathaway. Obviously, if you guys don't know, I'm talking about the audience. Donny Hathaway became the inspiration for R. Kelly, Alicia Keys, Stevie Wonder learned from Donny Hathaway, right? Okay. Stevie. He never saw him. Sorry. Anyway.
Blind jokes, dude.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna do whatever.
I rebuke that, y'all. I'm already halfway there. I can't see shit.
Don't worry, we will guide your path. Have you guys seen new Stevie Wonder's mansion? Neither than him.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry. Anyway, number 4, Isaac Hayes. I don't know who Isaac Hayes is.
You don't know who's Isaac Hayes? Okay.
No, sorry. This is not my genre. Okay, I know who number 23 is, and it's not Michael Jordan, but he's the GOAT, Mr. Barry White. Barry White is number 23. Why do you make that face, Rachel?
What?
Okay, number 22. White, yeah. Number 22, of course, is Patti LaBelle, the queen, the queen of freaking rhythm and blues. Yeah, I think she's still alive, right, Patti LaBelle?
Believe so.
I
good.
I think I just saw like a performance or whatever of yeah. Oh yeah.
And she's still singing.
Okay,
Speaking of
yeah,
which, Celine
all right.
Dion lost her voice.
Hanging.
I know this is gonna create controversy, but number 21 is Beyonce. Number
I
21.
mean, I would put her in there.
R&B?
That will, yeah, of course she's an R&B. She got commercial pop and electro and even country now, but she's an R&B.
Grammys, number ones, too many decades work going strong. Destiny's Child and Beyonce. I mean, I see why she's in there. You don't have to like her personally.
Well,
I don't dislike her.
But
it's fair. It's fair. You're right.
Number
yeah.
20, Mary J. Blige.
Oh yeah.
Let me
Let's
tell you
get
about.
drunk down.
Mm. So something about her that people, like I say, when they try to expand her career internationally because she here is Mary J. Blige, right? They put her in movies 10 years ago. She make a cover with U2 to try to get her known outside the States, and it didn't pull up. I mean, people know her if you're a fan, but it's not like you can tell somebody in Europe, hey, you know Mary J. Blige? And we're like, the voice of what cartoon, really? And that's really sad because they're
Damn.
really talented. Okay, number 19, Chaka Khan. Tell me something good. What are you gonna do for me? Through the Fire, Rhythm and Blues Hip Hop Princess, they call her. Of course, she's here, and this is cool because I'm looking at the picture before the name. Number 18, we have Diana Ross, the queen of disco, and Rhythm and Blues with being the queen of disco. And she started with the Supremes, remember? The Supremes were the shit.
Absolutely.
Okay, now we're gonna start doing some pull-ups here, some favors. Number 17, Janet Jackson. How you guys feel about
Oh
that?
yeah.
Over all the people that we saw, over Sam Cooke? Really? Over Tina Turner?
Yes.
Come on.
Oh,
That's Daddy
That's
Jackson
hard.
is still
That's hard.
pulling strings.
that's hard.
She's great. She's great, but she's not in the top 20.
I think they're going with like generational impact though, because that trumps a lot of things because Janet Jackson, especially like in the 90s was everything. And like,
I
she
know,
made waves.
but she's
You
not
know,
more
that's
than but it's not more than Diana
No,
Ross.
especially in
Come on.
R&B, I would agree with you there. But I'm saying that's probably why they did that, because of just her impact.
Yeah.
Like she's a female Michael Jackson,
Yeah, actually they look alike. So number
They
16,
dance together. Scream.
16, Babyface.
Oh yeah, but he's written a lot of R&B songs too.
No,
Not only
yeah,
sang
and
them, but
actually the 90s and 2000s was
he
Baby.
wrote all that, and he wrote a lot with Mariah Carey. Like
Usher, Tony Braxton, Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, Beyonce, Keys.
Everybody.
He got many. Actually, in 1989, he got a number 1 in Billboard called "It's Not Crime," and then in the 90s he got "Whip Appeal." 91, "Never Keep Secrets," and he got so many number 1s on Billboard.
Yep.
Okay,
I agree
number
with him.
15. Regardless of his stupidity as an artist, R. Kelly.
What the hell is he doing on that list?
Because we're talking about as an artist.
He canceled.
No.
No, because first of all, we cannot cancel talent. He can be stupid, but we can't cancel talent. Artists. Okay, hold a second. So you're gonna say that we're not gonna admire a Van Gogh because he was crazy? Are we not gonna admire a Dali because he was an abuser?
He's a sexual predator. So
doesn't matter. I'm not talking about that part of him. I'm talking about him as an artist. Yeah, but that's
it's hard to live past that once you see that. That's why Diddy is also canceled. Thank you.
I personally,
No.
I personally don't feel comfortable like supporting knowing that, especially.
But we're not supporting. We're reading. Yeah, but you're putting your personal fibers. I'm talking about the list of Billboard and him as an artist.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a generational.
My vision's clouded. I'm blind like Stevie Wonder now. I don't remember either.
Okay, let's change. Number 14, Luther Vandross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's when I was.
Let's say when I won that moral and that perception when we got to number 3. Curtis Mayfield, number 13, really good guy. Solid. People get ready. Keep on pushing. Keep on pushing is a legendary song. Okay, number 12, Lionel Richie. He was good. I mean, from the Commodores, right? And Siamese, that song is I used to like a Sunday morning. I love that song.
Aw.
Yeah, I love that song.
Siamese.
You know, I don't know
He's
this
like-
person. Number 11, Bill Withers.
Yeah, he's like from
the
back in the day.
70s, back
Yeah.
in the days. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, now we're talking
ahead, Bill.
number 10. Are you ready for the top 10? This is pretty cool. Al Green.
Okay.
That's okay. We're all good with Al Green. He changed. No, oh, this is surprising because I
No
never seen
Diana
his
Ross
list before. No, yeah, exactly. I don't know why Diana Ross is not in the top 10, but number 9, Whitney Houston.
Hell yes, he should probably be like number 1 though.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm surprised that it's in number 9. I thought it was gonna be top 5 at least. Go ahead, Rachel.
No, I'm sad that she's not higher on the list. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. But I mean, even so, we're talking about the best of the history of rhythm and blues. Being number 9, fuck's a dream. Okay, yeah, this one, in my personal opinion, you can tell me whatever, but he's in top 3 for me. Number 8, Prince.
Oh yeah. 8?
Number 8, Prince. I'm really
He
wondering.
should be higher up too. Yeah.
Okay, so then we go to number. Well, no, I'm really because I'm just going one by one. I don't see the list. I need to scroll down. So we just went Whitney Houston, then Prince, and now number 7. Those 3. This is the third for me. Will be top 3. Marvin Gaye. Marvin Gaye is number 7. That song has made more babies than a freaking proctologist and a gynecologist together. Seriously.
What does a proctologist have to do with?
You think that we don't work, we need help sometimes. Guys, we go to the proctologist. Like you girls go to the gynecologist, okay? It's the doctor.
The gynecologist, like gynecologist.
Gynecologist.
He's so called a gynecologist.
I don't have a vagina, so I need to care about the proctologist.
Sounds like it should be called that now. I have to start.
I'm gonna call it the gynecologist.
Gynecologist, yes, of course.
Okay, makes sense. Number 6, James Brown.
Oh my God! Of course.
He's now that I read this, James Brown is get up. Sorry. Okay, number 5. Holy shit! Who made this list? Number 5. I thought this was number 1. Aretha Franklin is number 5.
I need to see who's ahead of Aretha Franklin.
Okay. This is becoming interesting. You guys ready?
No.
Mariah Carey hasn't been said yet, so.
Okay. This makes sense. Number 4, Ray Charles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, top 3, and I'm gonna get mad, and I want you girls to let me talk about this. Oh, holy shit! What? Oh, well, it makes sense. Number 3 is Smokey Robinson.
Okay.
Okay, that's making sense.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, Stevie Wonder.
Oh.
Solid, yeah.
Yeah, that's solid.
And number 1, against all my beliefs, is Michael Jackson.
Where the hell was Mariah Carey?
Yeah.
It's not in the Billboard list.
And
No. You cannot go crazy on me about R. Kelly without talking about the most famous kid predator ever called Michael Jackson, please. Why we're supporting Michael Jackson when we have a document?
It was never proven with Michael Jackson.
Okay, really? You gotta tell me that, Latina? We're Latinos, not because it's not proven, it's not real. What the hell is that?
I also have my doubts that he's I feel like perhaps it's true, and that's why I'm weary of his music, and but because it hasn't been solidified and been like, yes, he actually did this.
Did you watch the documentary on HBO?
I did, and with Wade Robson. I took a dance class from Wade Robson back in the day. Okay, I thought I loved his choreography. So it was so weird to see that. I was like, oh,
but
wow.
Tell me about it. The guy doesn't need money. He didn't went to court for money, and you can see.
Do I believe Wade? I might believe Wade. That's why I don't know what to talk about with Michael Jackson. To be honest with you, I've stopped listening to his music because I feel icky about it.
Now that you say that, fuck R. Kelly if we're gonna actually be equal, and fuck Michael Jackson. Well, I don't want to fuck Michael Jackson, obviously. Let's be
I
clear.
hope not. Plus, according to what we just
No!
talked about, you're not.
I hate so much
Cute.
what Michael Jackson represents in the industry, seriously, that in the next album of covers, I was gonna make Thriller, and I decided not to when the song was ready, because I couldn't. It's like I will not give more money. Even so, one of my best friends and mentors in the industry is Benjamin Wright, one of Michael Jackson's producer, and he said, "Look at that! Who's that guy?"
Oh, this is Luna.
Hi, Luna.
She just came to say hi to me.
Please put in the comments if you agree with this list, if we agreed what we're saying about R. Kelly, if we agreed about all this. And for a second, before we continue with other lists, I'm going crazy here because this show is becoming really fun.
Who made that list?
Billboard.
Oh, that's right. You said that.
I want to remind everyone of our audience to share, and like. We'll take you 2 seconds. Subscribe in our channel. You can listen in YouTube. Our show goes live in YouTube, iHeartRadio, Amazon, iTunes, Spotify. So just put a subscribe, share with your people. If you don't like us, still subscribe. And if you hate us, send us to all your enemies, please. That will make us really famous. So let's talk about rock, Rachel. I know you know rock too, Meg. Let's talk about rock, team. The fourth, I don't want to go to Billboard because I wanted to make it different after we talk a little bit. So I went to the Forbes biggest 30 bands that their fame, recognition, but money, because it's an entertainment business. So Forbes magazine released the top 30 greatest rock bands. They didn't say the most rich bands. It's the greatest rock band. So before we got into that, I want to share that rock for me was my primal, but I started listening to my first band that I listened to, that I got memory, was Kiss, because my brothers, they were older, and I remember when I turned 5 for a Halloween, they painted me as the cat, right? I was a really cute baby. I gotta find that picture and put it here. But Kiss was my first band that I listened. Then I listened to The Dark Side of the Moon, and I didn't like it. I was 6 years old, obviously. It scares me. The feeling is, I remember how they put it, and I run away. I couldn't. So then I went in a bad time of being a kid, listening to kid stuff, right? The Smurfs, for example, right? But then when I was 11, I got this friend, Rafa. I just arrived in Mexico, and I'm going to this private school, and the guy goes over the uniform. He's wearing a denim jacket with a lot of patches, right? And he was a big guy. And I told him, why you dress like that? Because he got the hair like messy. And he's like, well, have you listened to Metallica? I go like, what? So I remember in the the gym class, we went to the back, right? And he showed me with a Walkman Metallica for the first time. I'm going like, fuck, I don't know if I like this, but I can't stop listening to it. And then he made the biggest mistake of his life that created why Virus Box is today. He showed me the Appetite for Destruction of Guns N' Roses. That was my first vinyl, right? My first vinyl was that. And that was the shit hit the fan because Guns N' Roses come to Mexico. At that time, my sister is dating the son of the owner of Bacardi in Mexico. So we got backstage passes and a suite to watch the first concert of Guns N' Roses in Mexico City. Axel was 15 feet away from me, right? And that changed my life. Next day, I'm 12. I'm wearing spandex with a denim thing in my waist with shoulder boots and a bandana in the head that, if you guys follow my band Again and Forever, I still wear that bandana in tribute of what started all this. So that's my biggest influence. Guns N' Roses was even bigger for me than Metallica. I never liked Metallica, but it has something that always make me listen to them. Even I don't like them. I like more Sepultura. Then I start getting a choice. I start following following Anthrax. Then I start becoming a little deeper And of course, as a young adult, I started listening to Meshuggah. I never was into Judas Priest or Iron Maiden, all those kind of bands. I knew who they are, obviously, but it wasn't my gig. And then Linkin Park is not my generation like you. Actually, my generation is Korn. When we
I
got
love
together,
Corn. Corn is one of my favorites.
the first time I was in college and they released "Got the Life,"
Mm.
my life changed. At that time, I was working in the newspaper of the school, and I was the music and art critic in the newspaper. The Advocate was the name of the. And dude, I mean, seriously, I was studying journalism, so the album. What was the name of the album, guys? It was the song. The single was "Got." It was "Freak on a Leash." No, that was the next one before that. I think the name of the album is "Got the Life," right?
I
I
think
don't know.
so.
Let's
Double
Google it.
check for you.
But I remember the video and feel the go to doing that technique of a slap bass with metal changed my life. Um, it was the first step for my mind to go from grunge back to hardcore, and in that moment they call it new metal, right? But yeah,
Follow the leader.
that's my path.
Was it Follow the Leader or
Yes, was
Issues?
Follow the Leader. No,
Or
Follow the
Issues.
Leader.
Yeah.
No,
Follow the
Issues
Leader's
was
1998. Issues it was 99.
1998. I was in college.
Yeah, Got the
Don't Make
Life,
the
Freak on
Numbers
a
People.
Leash, Dead Bodies Everywhere. I choreographed a dance to Dead Bodies Everywhere.
Have you
I
listened to
swear.
my live song? Audience, if you like it, just put in the comment with an email, and I will send you that song that is never gonna be released. I think you heard this, Rachel. I was in a bar in LA, and I just played with the band there an acoustic version of "Freak on a Leash," and it sounds the voice because I'm moving from the microphone because I never rehearsed, right? But the sound is not perfect, but it's a really good version live. So if you guys want to just put it here in the comment, I will send it to you guys. What about you, Rachel? What was your influence? Just going really fast. I know you talked already about Linkin Park, but
Well,
what brought Rachel Black to exist?
that's funny because like it started with bands like Linkin Park. I'm trying to think of like back and then I listened to a lot of because of my sisters. I would
My
say
Chemical Romance.
Radiohead. Well, we're not there yet.
Okay.
Radiohead, Audio Slave.
Audio Slave. Oh my God, you're such a child. I listened to Soundgarden and you listen to Radiohead. Oh, I mean yeah, wow.
And then Queens of the Stone Age, I kind of got into them a little bit of Chili Peppers, but then like I started moving more into, I would say, and System of a Down, of course. But then like I started moving more into like the emo music, right?
Megan love System of a Down. Like she's
Yeah.
a System of a Down groupie.
Nice.
What the heck? Not groupie.
Not groupie, super fan.
They're probably my favorite, yeah.
I did.
Wait till I destroy their songs.
I did go through a big Muse phase because I loved the electronic element that they had mixed with it. I thought it was really cool. I don't know. So I was definitely obsessed with that. But then like I never got into Tool or I know they have what are the three projects called?
Nine Inch Nails.
A Perfect Circle or I can't even pronounce the other
A
one.
Perfect Circle is really cool. It's really good band.
But it's all Maynard, you know?
Yeah, of
And
course.
yes,
Alice in Chains.
I never went through that.
No, I'm just saying
Yeah.
the three bands that they're similar. Yeah.
Sure. I started getting into though, like, I mean, okay, Evanescence was a big one for me, and
No, really? I can barely see the reference in your music.
I fucking love Evanescence. And I love Elena. Let's go.
I can't.
Yeah, let's go.
I was really salty for the longest time when people would call me Amy Lee, like because
Really?
yes, but then I
But what are
admitted,
you talking about? It's like they're calling you one of the top sell artists and more
Because
influential
she wants
artists.
to be herself. She wants to be her own, like,
Yeah, but
sound
if
like
you're
her own
playing
person.
basketball, and
Just because she's
somebody-
a female singing rock doesn't automatically make her Amy Lee.
I know,
Sure, Amy Lee.
but there's music references. Hold on a second. It's like if I'm a basketball player and somebody told me, "Hey, dude, you play like Magic Johnson." I go like, "Okay." It doesn't bother me. I will have my style. But at least they're not calling me a third division basketball player in Greece,
Right. Like when someone says, "Oh, you try to sound like Eminem," I'm like, I'm not, but thank you for that
But
reference.
thank you.
That's a dope
Exactly.
reference.
People that don't know shit about music, like no don't shit, they say that the first album of Again and Forever, remind me, this band Linkin Park. I go like, I don't listen to it, but I love you. Thank you. I don't listen it, but because I'm the same age that Chester is, and he's already dead, right? So
Speaking of which, it was July 20th, 2017 is when was his last day here.
I thought
So yeah, it's been almost 7 years.
wow, that was
R.I.P.
fast.
Chester.
So
I love Chester.
after my emo phase, I went straight to like post-hardcore and metal. So I like deep dove into that, and I was all about like the screaming and the mosh pits, and
I gotta share this with the audience, Rachel. Once we were talking and we were over the phone listening music together because we're involved in the production and of the bands and everything. We're looking for references, and I was amazed. I'm like a super cute guy listening to again Avenged Sevenfold and Muse, and she's like like super hard stuff. Your taste in music today is super rough. I thought I was crazy with Meshuggah. Dude, I'm a kid next to the screaming. You're like, shit, we gotta listen to the whole song, Rachel. And it's like, run, 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 run. You're like, do we need to do this? I get the point.
Okay, I like a good balance between screaming and singing, but there are some songs that I like from Spirit Box that I just love. It's Holy Roller, and she screams the whole song, but it's amazing. But
No, not
she's
my taste. I never been into the screaming. However, I screamed in my first album 2 days ago,
excuse
and
me.
I prepare. I know. You're the queen of screaming. I got it, but
Ah.
I don't. It was hard for me. I prepared for a month, and I learned a lot of techniques, and it's gonna sound good because I know I understand how you scream, and it's cool, and it's a great technique. I didn't hurt my throat, blah blah blah. But it's hard for me because it doesn't come natural. Why? Because in my generation of music, and it's funny because if you guys haven't seen it to our following the podcast Toon Talk 2.0, we talk about the different generation on entertainment. The hardest thing that we have new in my time was Korn. And Jonathan Davis, he doesn't scream like a screamo. He screams here and there, but in a different manner. He must hold his voice deep, right? It's not like like Chester, that 45 seconds scream is like crazy, right? But yeah, I understand your screamo part. You're unusual, Rachel. You're unusual. You're unusual.
Haha. No, okay, I like to blah, okay? That's my thing.
She goes go blah. Blah.
Okay, the one
I
on
want to hear it blah.
the,
Come on,
the,
give us a blah.
the one on Fight Flight Freezes was my gnarliest one. Are you kidding? Are you serious?
Yeah, that's what we do.
You don't have
Give us a
to.
blah.
Bleh!
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, come on. If I did that, I would just sound like, but you guys would be like, hey, are you all right? You need to go to the doctor? That was like perfect.
Once I tried to blind an album, actually I need to go to the bathroom and put the finger in my throat and start puking and record it. Didn't work out. Sorry.
Oh my
Hashtag
God.
bulimic. I'm just kidding. You're so sensitive. Why my two co-hosts are another generation and so
I
sensitive?
am a water sign. I am a Scorpio. We're emotional.
Well,
And I have a Cancer moon.
all right. Whatever that means. Whatever that means.
Sure.
So I want to jump right now into the list of Forbes. Are you ready? Yay or no? Okay. Number 30, Aerosmith.
30.
Fair. Yeah, it's fair. It's fair. I
30?
believe it's fair. And I like them, but it's fair 30 for me.
Mm.
Now, number 29. Okay, now we start fucking it up. Number 29, ZZ Top.
I like
This is-
ZZ Top though.
This is the history of rock. So stay
But
there.
why is ZZ Top ahead
I know.
of Aerosmith?
I don't know.
Why is anyone
well-
ahead of Aerosmith? All right.
Okay, now wait. There's a lot
Okay. Top 10 Aerosmith.
Number 28, Tool. Tool changed give us a lot of different.
I like Tool. I did some choreography to Tool as well, if we're being real. But I had a very
I used to hate this band, Number 27. I used to hate it, and you know when I started liking it? 2 weeks ago. I hated it. I don't know why. 2 weeks ago, it popped in my head, and I've been singing that song so much that I've been considering to put it in the album and take one song out. Oasis,
That's why it came to your
Number
head.
27.
Oh,
What that means? You guys need to be more clear. What do you think about Oasis?
I don't think they belong into the top 30.
I don't either. It's so cliche too. It's like it was the whole thing, like a girl would be like, "Oh, you play guitar? Can you play Wonderwall?"
Yeah, but
It's
I
all
got
about
it.
that one song, bro.
No, well,
Baby.
no, but you know what? I never liked that song. I've been repeating in my head. So
Wonderwall's a good
Sally
song.
can wait. That song has been in my head the whole 2 weeks. Anyway, now let me say something. Oasis, I'm not a Beatles fan, but they sound so much like the Beatles that England needed a refresh for another generation. So that's really similar. Number 26, Kiss.
Okay.
That's good there. It's good. The more marketable band ever. Number 25, Radiohead.
Okay.
Karma Police. I never went deep into Radiohead, but I got 3 critics that they told me, hey, you sound like the guy from Radiohead. I go like, no, because I never liked them. I never listened to them. And the other day, somebody I was playing that song in front of my sister and told me, when you record that song, I go like, fuck. And it was actually Radiohead. The Weight of We Breathe is really similar, and I never listened to them more than Creep, of course. Number
Spooky
24,
Hip-hop.
Journey. Dun, dun,
Okay.
dun, dun, dun. Yeah, it's
I
okay.
love Journey.
This list is not bad. This is not bad. CC Top. Now we're gonna start with problems. Shit. Every time I say something. Number
I like
23,
ZZ Top though.
number 23, Nirvana.
Okay.
So that makes you wonder what is top 5, but it's okay. Nirvana, cool. Number 22, Cream. It wasn't my favorite, and yeah, it
Cream?
was huge in the 70s. Cream, yeah, like Eric Clapton playing Cream.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Yeah, we're talking about the 60s and 66 and 68.
Okay.
21, Heart. Everybody loves Heart. Come on.
Oh my gosh.
is-
Oh, Heart. I thought you said they were called 21 Heart. I'm like, who the fuck is that?
No.
Okay.
I have to
Heart.
say, like, I really, really want to be able to drum to Heart, but it's like, whoa.
Really? It's really easy,
I
right?
feel like,
Come
I feel
on.
like the beat's just a little bit like tricky, but
You need to relax
Barracuda?
and let.
Barracuda.
Barracuda is a good song.
Oh.
Let me tell you. The dynamics of Heart were really cool.
Oh, and the Barracuda.
You know when I fall in love with
Barracuda.
Barracuda? With a Garage Band. Remember that game that you were playing, the fake instrument? I play Barracuda in every instrument.
I love
fall
playing
in love
that.
with them.
Barracuda.
I
Yeah.
miss that game so much.
Band. It was called Garage Band?
Rock Band.
Rock
Rock Band. There you go. I used to
Rock
play
Band,
that
Rock Band.
shit. I would do singing and I would do the drumming, but I'm not a real drummer. My dad is though.
Oh,
My
it's
dad.
Actually, back in the day with my old band, we have all the instruments and we rehearse playing Rock Band. It was so funny.
It made me feel like I could play instruments, which I don't do. So
Thank
gave me hope. But it's
Number
not
20, like I say, from LA Sunset Strip, Guns N' Roses.
okay.
Dude, I love
But
Guns N'
that's a
Roses
little
so
high
much
up.
back in the day. The
A
Appetite
little
for
higher up on the list
Destruction,
for me.
the Appetite for Destruction, the Use Your Illusion 1 and Use Your Illusion 2, they're in my top 5 albums ever.
Hmm. Yeah,
Now,
they're more top
number
10
ni-
band too.
Yeah. Number 19, Rage Against the Machine.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were good.
Oh yeah.
But ahead of Guns N' Roses. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I think that they changed because Guns was a mixture of a lot that was happening in the world, and they projected correctly. But Rage Against the Machine came to change the pattern of music. I think that was
Okay.
that. Number 18, Rush. Yeah, Tom Sawyer is.
Oh, yeah.
one of- It's like It's like-
That song is banned in my lives. That word,
why?
Tom Sawyer and Rush.
Oh, because you don't want to drum with them to them.
No, I am not that level. I am not. Those words are banned.
Don't even ask me because it's not gonna pop through.
That's funny. Number 17, Iron Maiden.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I mean, they were really big in their time. Oh, holy shit, now I'm angry.
80s.
Number 16, U2. Number 16.
Whatever.
Dude,
After
this
they
band is
made
big.
everyone listen to their music by putting their music into my phone against my consent.
Mad. I was so mad.
After
Yeah,
that, I had a different taste in my mouth for
Yeah.
YouTube. I'm mad at
Number
Bono
15.
for doing that. I do not consent, Bono.
Really? Come on.
I didn't
Number
want to
15.
get here.
Have you seen? Do you know that I know them, right? So check out
Let
this
him
word.
know. Let him know.
I'm gonna send.
Bono.
I'm gonna send. No, I don't know them like that. Come on, no. Let me explain you. Paul McGuinness, the manager. I contact him since I was 18. Letters, emails trying to him to listen to Route 69. Never pan out. As technology progressed, finally once we follow each other on Facebook, okay? As technology progresses, one day I hear that they're gonna be playing in LA a private event for 500 people. So I called the office in Ireland. They put me to an office in LA. And I say, I know him from Facebook. I talked to them. So actually, nothing happens. I remember it was May 27. I received a call in my phone. And it's Paul McGuinness saying, hey, mate, you still live in Venice Beach? I go like, who is this? And I got pictures to prove to the audience. You seen that picture, right, Reg? You didn't know who it was. Anyway, I will upload the picture here. So I'm
we
like,
got
who is
receipts
this?
over here.
Yeah, I go like, I'm in Marina. I said like, you want to have a pint, mate? I go like, sure. Do you know the place? I go like, sure. So I went like running. I remember I run from Marina, right? I took an Uber, obviously. But then I run that little part, and then I saw Paul McGuinness, right? And you guys know who the fuck was next to Paul McGuinness? The H. I actually had a beer with the H. I was never been so hard starstruck in my fucking life. The guy was cool. I show him a song, then I tell him I steal the progression of With or Without You. He laugh about it. He listened 20 seconds to a song of mine. We have a beer. They invite me to the concert. The concert was in a small place in LA, and just 500 guests, and it was my birthday. He didn't say happy birthday, but at least I was there. So that was my U2 thing. I love U2.
Okay, so you have a positive YouTube story.
Yeah. Totally.
I feel you.
I love U2. Number 15.
Shout out to YouTube.
The Clash.
Okay.
The Clash. Not my favorite. Number 14, Doors. The Doors.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't like the Doors, Rachel?
I mean, I've got to be in like a mood to listen to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying.
Number 13, The Who. I agree with that. A lot of people will put the Doors over the Who, but remember the Animaniacs? Who? Do you guys remember that episode? The Animaniacs. They're in a concert of the Who, and they say, "Who's playing? Who? Yeah, who's playing? Who? Them? Who's them? The Who? Who?" That's really funny. Anyway, number 12, Black Sabbath. Okay, everyone will love Black Sabbath. Yeah.
Okay.
Number 11. Oh shit. I guess. Okay. I'm trying to be unbiased here, but number 11, Fleetwood Mac. I don't think that Black Sabbath is in a rock. There were rock in back, but there were like Black Sabbath supposed to be, and U2 over Fleetwood Mac. Don't you guys think?
You have to think about their discography though, and the talent that was there, and during that time, that was what rock was. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So
yeah, but Black Sabbath.
And Stevie Nicks' voice is timeless. Like, it's rare, once in a lifetime sound.
Fleetwood Mac is just it's up there.
We all love Stevie Nicks. That's true. Number top 10. Are you guys ready? Because this podcast is going long, but we're exactly in the nick of time. Number 10, AC/DC.
Okay.
Number 9, Metallica. I don't know if Nirvana is not in the top 10. I kind of feel bad on YouTube, but okay. Number 8, the Eagles.
Really? I mean, yeah, but
agree.
8?
Yeah, but I will
I would put them
switch
higher up.
U2 against the Eagles like that totally. Number 7, Van Halen. Yeah, I guess whoever did
Whoa.
this list was a little old. They were good.
Yeah, I'm not a
but
Van Halen fan.
I don't dislike them. I'm not a fan. Number
Yeah,
okay,
why
I'm
is that door
confused.
open?
The number 6, the Rolling Stones.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 5, the Jimi Hendrix Experience. Okay.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Not over Black Sabbath. Oh, holy shit! Who's making this list? Number 4, Forbes. Number 4, Pink Floyd.
Oh my God, Pink Floyd to me is like, yeah. They're
That's
probably
supposed to
my
be
favorite.
top 3. So let's go to the top 3. Like I said, I'm scrolling down, so I'm not looking at it. So if I make faces, audience, is because I'm getting upset. Number 3, Queen.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess so. Not over Led Zeppelin, but okay.
Not over Pink Floyd.
Sorry, number Pink Floyd. Sorry. Number 2, the Beatles.
Okay.
That makes sense.
And number 1,
Yeah.
Led Zeppelin. Yeah, okay. I'm
Oh.
gonna try to forgive them.
I mean, yeah, Led Zeppelin should be up there.
Yeah, you know what? There's
Number
two
1?
things that they're lacking. Is Again and Forever and Belena right here. I just don't feel it. There's no, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
Forbes, get it together. Also send me
Seriously,
checks. My cash
top
app is
3,
artificial.
Led Zeppelin, the Beatles, and Queen, Pink Floyd, and Jimi Hendrix. Yeah, actually kind of makes sense. Yeah, it kind of makes sense.
I've seen
Yeah.
Roger Waters 3 times do the wall. Like,
Do you know who who was the light designer for Pink Floyd in Latin America? My sister Blanca.
shout out to Blanca.
Yeah.
That's cool.
We run out of time, so we cannot. I'm just gonna go really fast. There's 2 big lists in hip hop when it exploded: 2 in 2015, 2 in 2023. The first list I'm gonna name the top 3 in 2015 list. Number 1 was the Notorious B.I.G. Number 2, Jay-Z. Number 3, Eminem. Number 4, Rakim. Number 5, Nas.
Absolutely.
And in 2023 list is Jay-Z, number 1. Number 2, Kendrick Lamar, that I hats off for Kendrick Lamar. I think Kendrick Lamar is the Stevie Wonder of this generation. That's my perception. And number 3, Nas. Number 4, Tupac Shakur. Number 5, Eminem. And this is fantastic. I'm just going to finish it because number 6, the Notorious B.I.G. And I found amazing that the Notorious B.I.G. is still present in everyone. Big shout out to the best album by Billboard. They say the best album ever released in the history of album was Lauryn Hill.
Shout out to Lauryn Hill.
So Rachel made that face because we're talking about this like a week before they released that. And the only thing that I found amazing is like, hey, Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill was named the greatest female rapper of all time on Billboard original list and the best album ever of music. The only thing that bothers me is like 25 years need to pass for her to go like, okay, I'm the GOAT, I'm gonna make another album. 25 years since she can record something. Isn't that crazy?
You're like, you could put something out, Lauren. She said,
I'm
I've already
good.
done it. I'm good.
Yeah.
And
Anyway,
she's still an icon. Let's go.
Still. Yeah, the cover that she did. And again, for all the young artists there, I know that you want to show your music. I know that it's everything. But Lauryn Hill, first single of that song, of that album, is a cover. So get your fucking act together. Make your version of a good cover, right? And you don't have to do it exactly the same. You can reimagine it. You can do it exactly the same if you want, but go ahead, Rachel.
I mean, I would agree with that because, I mean, wait.
One time.
I actually prefer Blinding
2
Lights.
times. Sorry, go ahead.
I was talking about Velena's covers, but that's,
Oh, yeah, Velena's covers are really good. I mean, they're not as good as Again and Forever, but I respect.
What is
No, I'm going to be honest.
spicy today?
I think that Belena does better original music than Again and Forever. I believe that Again and Forever, we're better doing reimagining songs. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that original songs is all good, Rich. I'm good. I'm good with that. I don't take that. I really think that my biggest asset is reimagining songs in music. the way that they are rearranged things, I think is my thing.
Okay. Okay. We'll let that pass. We'll let that go.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Megastar. This was a really fun. We didn't know where this podcast was gonna go today, but it actually landed good with the lists. We all share our experiences. Thank you so much to our people. Follow Rachel with Belena in all the social media. Follow Megastar in all their social media. Follow me, virus_box, and again _forever in all social media. And still play music, keep playing music, keep rocking, keep hopping, and we're out.
Bye.
Thank y'all.